Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Will and we're here with Genshin Impact. Starting early again today. Oh god, not immediately. Alright, so I just did this. Did not realize it, but this is the boss fight with what's his face? Scaramouche was his name, I think. The other Fatui Harbinger that came here. But there is a new event starting today. Looks like it takes place over here. Alright, we're gonna teleport on over there. I'm not sure what this is. It's only got 10 days, so I want to get on that as soon as possible so we can get back to the story that we were doing previously. Gotta bring him back. Yeah, that boss fight was pretty freaking hard. Much harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh, it's one of these. Why? Okay. I was gonna say, then why is the symbol like so much different? So it's another blue door. Alright. We'll just do one fight to check out to see what type this one is, and then we'll move on. No, nothing. Alright, we're just gonna skip through this. Like, it's a blue door. We all know what this is. It's never important. There's only been one time a blue door has been important, and that was with the Shiki Taisho in Inazuma, which was probably the best use of like a blue door. Which actually had like a whole story and plot behind it, where these are just like, I'm a person doing a thing and this door is kind of important to me and or my research. Can you help me out with it or something? And it's just like, bruh. Jesus fuck, lady, shut up. Can we just get to the goddamn door? Like, it's a blue door. You want us to go fight? Yes, that's what every blue door ever is. All right, let's see here. Complete it. There's timers. It's like they just have like a handful of variations of these doors, and it's just like, what variation is this? A timed one, a one with medals, a one with modifiers. Oh, this one's got like all the things combined. Alright, looks like, holy shit, there's a lot of people. Oh, each one's worth a certain amount of points. Alright. Party setup. Ooh. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Al Hatham, baby. We have not got to play as him that much, but what little I have, I really enjoyed.
The process of elimination.
Here we go. Oh, it's one of these where it's just like literally just like a one shot kind of.
Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Rain cutter.
Oh yeah, okay, this guy is like useless because all of them are so weak it's like one shot anyway.
Scatter. Retribution!
Emerge. Right here. A sight to behold. Emerge. Right now. Right here. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave.
Oh wait, I didn't even notice the symbols at the bottom of the screen. Holy shit.
Body and mind.
Defract.
Yeah. Like every so often they'll do one of these where all the characters are OP and it's just basically trying to chain like alts together. Yeah, because like these guys are only level 50. Like, yeah, they'll get wiped out super easily.
Show them right now.
Flicker.
Yeah. Okay, next round. Ooh, it's got the rogue type in it. Okay, sweet. Okay, I wasn't sure. Sometimes when we do the blue doors, they'll have like these trial characters, and after you use them once, they'll kind of be on a cooldown. But it doesn't look like we're gonna be doing that. Alright. So, PlayStation just did a stream for the new Final Fantasy game. I linked that over on Twitter. It is pretty great. It was like, I think almost 20 minutes of them just kind of going over a bunch of stuff, story, and like a lot of gameplay stuff. Man, that game, it just looks better and better every time I see it. I cannot wait for the next Final Fantasy to come out. It is gonna be so awesome.
Emerge. Right now.
I have not seen the pre-order items on that yet, though. I should probably look into that.
Nothing lasts forever. Rest and rebuild. Torrent, bring refuge.
Propagate. Spring forth.
Oh wait, no. We're fighting fire people, so that won't work on them. Oh, come on.
Let's move out. Billowing surge.
Oh my god, what the hell?
What a nuisance. Right here. A sight to behold.
Yeah, I need to rewatch it. The stream.
Right here. Right here. Emerge.
Because I was only, unfortunately, half paying attention because I had to do some other stuff while it was going. And I don't know if they really talked much about how you actually traverse inside the world or not.
Hold the line.
There we go. That was a waste of time.
Time for retribution. Scatter.
Alright, now. Ooh, yes. I love this guy. I'm trying to think, have we played as this character before? I don't think we've really had a chance to play as her yet. We got 2 wind. Okay, they are like all level 50s, so we could probably... Okay, well, it's wind, so he will definitely be helpful. And I can't remember how wind and ice combo. It's been a minute. Ooh, we have an opportunity to play as him. Yes.
Happy to oblige.
Goodbye. Oh my god, yes. Our OP boy.
Cry louder. That's going on. Unsightly insects. That's following orders. The wind rises.
Damn it! I cannot do that move without getting a hit. This guy just fucking destroys.
Cry louder.
Finally, some target practice.
Through me, justice is served. You stay condemned, can't run. Well, their penance is due.
Embrace the storm!
Guilty.
Some target practice.
You stay condemned. Be a killjoy. Their penance is due.
Some target practice.
Actually, we haven't used her yet.
Repeat the wings and raise a storm!
Squall fury.
Some target practice.
God, he's just so OP. It's ridiculous.
Some target practice.
Just his basic R2 does so much damage.
Some target practice.
Wretched vermin.
What the heck? It's just the same two that keeps spawning.
Some target practice. Raise a storm! Some target practice.
Unsightly insects.
Booyah! We got gold. Alright. Recently, I've been finding some of the blue doors have been actually quite a bit more difficult to actually get gold. We're gonna call that... Yeah, this is the only one we can even do, but... Oh god, I'm trying to think. I think there was a free character at some point during 3.6 that's gonna be dropping. Like a invite character that we can get. Alright, let's put that back on. Continue our quest with Nahida. And then also our event. Yeah, this is kind of weird. It's like a pretty short event. It's only 10 days long, and it gets unlocked on the 5th day. We probably aren't going to come back here and do this one on stream. I'll probably just do it off stream, since it's such a basic-ass thing. Alright, where were we? Ah, yeah, we were right outside the city. Alright. So yeah, the goal is to try to finish up this first part and then start the new second part, which just dropped with the 3.6 update. Fly, fly.
Look! She's sitting over there! And surrounded by monsters! Come on, let's rescue her!
Oh, we're still playing as her.
The bond is...
Good lord, what the shit? Oh my gosh.
No, my sword!
Germinate!
Wow. Okay, we need to heal.
She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier. Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's carefully move her somewhere safer.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again? Dreaming? But what about Professor Aisha? Oh, I see. It was all just a dream. Well, that makes sense. After all, it hasn't changed a single bit.
Huh? What's it?
Nearly 20 years, and it still hasn't bloomed.
Does it have something to do with your dream? Please, tell us what you mean.
Sorry. I'm still feeling a little groggy. Please give me a moment here. Alright. Where to start? Right! This plant. So, Professor Aisha gave me this plant just before she left. She was a good friend of my parents, and my first real tutor. She was also an outstanding Amorta researcher. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat, and would accept lots of work from the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, so you mean she's left on an adventure?
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look for the secrets of the Abyss, and that she would be gone for a long time. I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the Abyss was. I just knew that she was like family to me. She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was already back home. She still decided to leave, but had left behind a letter for me saying that I was the person she cared for most in this world. She claimed that investigating the Abyss could help more ordinary people protect the people and things they care about. She had obtained some important evidence during her past adventures. If she didn't set off right away, she might miss the perfect opportunity.
Guess Ad Astra Abyssosque isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it sprouted and bloomed, then she'd come back no matter what sort of risky situation she was in. She said she looked forward to seeing me all grown up. But strangely, I've tried watering it, feeding it, everything I could think of. But I've never been able to get it to bloom. I even went to ask the Amorta researchers, and they couldn't explain it either.
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course. I was hoping the great Dendro Archon could help me solve this problem.
Let me see.
Well, there's your problem. It's a carrot.
Huh? We've never seen that look on Nahida's face before. She looks a little unwell. Hold on, we'll be right back. What's wrong, Nahida? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either? No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. I'm just not sure if I should say it. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by some special means. Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted it'll never be able to bloom. It can't be. It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return. From my experience observing people, she would undoubtedly regard this as a brutal revelation. When forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down into tears, talk nonsense, or lose their temper.
Thank you for explaining emotions to me.
To face the truth, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt her. Tell me, what should I do?
Tell her the truth.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. But wouldn't that mean I'm just pushing it all on you? What if she just gets angry at you instead? It's all right. There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just the most extreme cases. Okay. Thank you. Let's go back and tell her.
Your teacher ditched you. She ain't coming back.
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either?
Well,
All that's left for it to do is slowly wither away. Are you saying she never intended to return? Seriously? So everything she said was a lie?
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips with such a cruel parting a little later in life.
no, everything she said was a lie. What is reality?
Yeah. Her love, care, and attention to you, all those warm moments were real. I guess she had hoped that you could understand and respect her choice after learning the truth.
I see. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's just so much to take in. The dreams are so beautiful, yet reality is heartlessly cold. I really thought she had come back. I had so much to tell her.
These dreams may not be as pure and beautiful as they seem. Some kind of power may be exploiting your feelings.
Really?
Yes. So with that in mind, until our investigation is completed, please return to the event and ignore any further temptations from your dreams.
I see. Thank you for rescuing me, and sorry for the trouble. Luckily, the plant didn't get hurt either. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember her by.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. She seems to have finally accepted the truth, but I think she'll still need a long time to come to terms with her feelings.
Okay, what the hell is up with Nahida's, like, voice actor or heater? I thought it was just like, I don't know. Earlier in the scene, her voice acting kind of sounded like she was like recording in like a tin can, and now it's like back again. Like every so often, like when she does voice acting, it sounds like she's speaking through a funnel.
I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love.
I think it might be just like when the camera pulls out, however, like they deal with the audio. That way, maybe? Is there like a distance thing?
It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving just in time to put out a fire that was about to spread.
Yes, we must metaphor this kind of typical situation.
It's because people have something called empathy.
I know not of this empathy. Excuse me, I must go drown the cat. Uh-oh, red flag.
I see. This is valuable knowledge indeed.
This is basic emotional information, my man. This should not be new to you, hundreds of year old god.
By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings. Any idea what that might be? Yes. What's common between Ilmon and Katya's cases is that they've both lost someone dear to them. And now, they get to meet the people they cherish in their dreams again, and the people feel more real than anything a regular dream could hope to create. Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic explanation. Someone is taking advantage of their longing. Yeah, they're just causing these people to dream. What are they after? This is exactly what we need to investigate. Anyway, let's pay another visit to a moment of dreams. I have a bad feeling about all this. I hope things haven't gotten any worse.
Alright, we got something going on over here. Nothing. Nanya. Nah, let's just kind of get through this. One of the shortest fetch quests possible. It's like literally just cross the river and come back. Alright. Oh, wrong way. Let's see. It looks like it's in the same spot. Yep. Where all these people are gathering.
We're back. How's everything here?
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. We're still trying to figure out how to explain the whole thing to everyone. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long time. I fear there's nothing we can do about it. A moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't have enough staff members to handle this.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess was correct.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful dreams. But I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some kind of conspiracy behind them. Before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you see, don't be tempted by them.
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will have an effect on others.
We've already met 2 people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by falling to the temptations in their dreams.
Because they're idiots.
These aren't just dreams. It's serious.
All right, I get it.
so does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy these dreams?
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams. I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, Great Dendro Archon, but we had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people who were very close to us. They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel to us.
You're right. You should just let them die.
All of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't quite understand just how much those people mean to us. I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams for good. Before the conclusion of the investigation, they'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams one last time and say goodbye.
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears that not many people are willing to cooperate.
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger?
Sheeple.
That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotionless. It looks like the situation will inevitably spiral out of control.
If only I could really convey emotions. No. Stop. Police. Help.
The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams. So, what should we do? Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves. Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a marvelous dream right now?
Let me think. Yes, this way.
Good. Please take us there.
That's what he was doing.
This lady refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems she hasn't sunk too deep into her dream yet.
Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to go into her dream?
Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves gradually rolling onto the beach.
Wait. Okay, hold on. She just referred to herself as Lesser Lord Kusanali, but the whole point of like the main story, or like the end part, was Rukkhadevata to kind of like get rid of herself from the timeline. So how can she be the Lesser Lord if there is no more Greater Lord? She'd just be normal.
You slowly wash over the shore and sink into the sand.
That's like being named a junior when there was no senior. It's like, what? That's not how that works. Naming your child something something the fourth because you think it sounds fancy.
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented. Really? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Dude, literally.
Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
How does that make sense? She literally brings up, oh, you don't seem to be doing too good. Well, I didn't notice anything anyway. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You literally bring up not feeling good, and then when I say, yeah, I'm not feeling good, it's like, oh, I didn't even notice. You're the one who brought it up, dude. Contradiction.
I thought we would arrive at some familiar scene, but we seem to have landed in a completely unfamiliar place.
It's like, oh my god, you were shot. Yeah, I was just shot. What? You were shot? It's like, yeah.
Whoa.
Literally just said it.
Giant plants! Even in the sky! Amazing.
Why is that amazing? We've been here like 30 fucking times already, including like in the main story.
Theoretically, we should have gone straight into Debbie's dream.
Debbie.
Things do seem to have gone a bit sideways here. Anyway, let's see if we can find any leads.
Don't worry, we have the power of a small child on our side. Okay, I need to eat something and then heal a lot. Oh my god, that does not heal much. Yeah, I really need to level up Shinobu more just so she can get some more better heals going. Because like for our higher end characters, like as you can see, just really does not help much.
Body and mind. Huh? Time to witness the power.
Verdict is...
Wow. Kind of just shafted me there.
Propagate!
Our bond is strong. Stand with me.
Scatter!
Alright, round two.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
It's...
Retribution!
take a quick look. Alright, yeah, that seems to be the only way.
Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead. Oh, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look.
Let's see what Debbie's dream's all about. Debbie!
Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right place.
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our previous findings.
Really? But what about that space we were in just now? You can't mean this is another collective dream?
Yes. Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful dreams, I would say it's very likely that they're interconnected. Compared to an interconnected dream, independent individual dreams would be much harder to manage and manipulate.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Well, let's go talk with Debbie.
Debbie!
Oh, but there are some other people next to her. Are they dreaming too?
If this space is exclusive to Debbie's dream, then the others beside her are most likely the people she cherishes. Anyway, we should confirm that first, just to be sure.
Huh. How do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
What?
Everyone hold hands!
Kia!
I see everything!
It is kind of weird that the Dendro's ability is dreams.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little hesitant. I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the other two people with her.
Yeah, Nahida has some, like, weird abilities. At least comparative to, like, the other Archons that we've met. I'm trying to think if any of them had, like, any other, like, odd abilities. Apart from just, like, you know, being badasses with their element. And I don't think so. Although the Electro Archon was able to make that whole, like, inner domain that she was in. That inner sanctum sanctorum type situation. Where she was meditating. But other than that, I don't think I really seen any of them do anything particularly weird. Although Rex, when we did see Rex Lapis for the first time, it was in like a form of a dragon when he played dead. Which was super brief. But then what about Venti? He'd be like the only one without like just a random odd power. Huh. His power is the power of music.
So, this is the power of the Dendro Archon? Paimon had better watch her thoughts from now on.
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright, I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it to her, but there's no avoiding it now.
The Great Dendro Archon! What brings you here?
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but have you noticed that what's happening here doesn't quite match up with your memories?
I don't quite understand, Great Dendro Archon.
What do you mean?
I get it! The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're able to gather here.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
Memories. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
Think carefully. You of all people should know what really happened to them. Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a product of your own wishful thinking?
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true. The ship they were on struck a reef and sank. And I never heard from Basima and Gaspar again.
Hey, come on now! What are you talking about, Debbie?
Yeah, trust your memories. Nothing you see here is real.
I get it now. This is a dream, isn't it? But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer have to face the tragedies of real life. These friends mean the world to me. Nobody else can understand me like they do. There's nothing wrong with continuing this dream. Is there?
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams and reality will gradually become too blurred for you. These dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations. If you're not careful, you can get hurt.
Don't worry. I still have control. I won't let it go that far.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, hmm? Whether it's just a dream or real life, you should be happy.
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from. Sorry. Paimon didn't mean to upset anyone.
No, it's alright. I understand that you're just trying to look out for me.
It seems that for now, this place is still relatively harmless for you. But I wonder if there's any way to go deeper into the dream.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I once heard a strange voice tell me that there's an entrance here. I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe I'll go in and have a look later.
No! Red flag.
Thanks for your help. Just as I expected, we're only on the surface of this dream. Let's go.
I don't know, a mysterious stranger pulled up in a van saying that he had a bunch of candy and puppies in the back end, so I just jumped right on in. I mean, like, what could happen, really? Don't you know, always trust mysterious strangers. Ooh. Raining.
Huh? What are we doing here again? Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or down?
Don't panic. This is how dreams work. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. I'm not sure where it'll lead us. This dream has the ability to create imaginary people, which is why people are so unwilling to wake up.
If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that a bit hard to believe.
I have a guess. If these dreams are connected, then there should be some sort of order to them. The fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that she is not very deep in the dream yet. But the space we're in has been turned upside down. Do you remember the characteristics of dreams that I mentioned earlier?
Oh, right! Dreams are chaotic.
That's right. It's possible that we're heading deeper into this dream now, and the deeper we go, the closer we'll get to the essence of the dream.
Right! So the answers might be waiting for us deeper in the dream.
Yes, and we should get ready for whatever we may encounter.
I kind of feel like that's just the game's way of telling us to get ready for like a boss fight that's about to come up or something.
Time to act. Body and mind. Huh? Huh. No, my soul.
Commit it to memory. Sharing my knowledge. Yeah, this might hurt a little. Yeah. Commit it to memory.
Oh, yeah, I think... Crap. Weird, I think in that falling animation, I can't tell if I just undershot it or if he literally becomes invulnerable. Wait, what? Oh no, did I miss? Oh, okay, okay. I thought I missed a treasure chest that spawned.
When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops.
Uh-oh.
It's less like a flower, and more like a dendro slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahita's analogy.
Whoa. He's pretty good against the wolves. Holy shit. Oh, is that the key to fight the wolves, is use Dendro?
The bond is strong.
I don't think I've used...
Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahita! Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore.
Oh, hey! What do we got here?
Wait, weren't we already here a little earlier?
No.
This is probably Ilmon's dream.
Why would he start dreaming again?
Oh, yeah. When we were on the, when we were on, like, the hilltop. I thought you meant earlier within this stream. But no, earlier within the story.
Yes, but it seems that the danger isn't enough to stop him from longing for his wife.
Based on what we've learned so far, he must be sleeping more deeply for his dreams to appear here.
But fortunately, he already knows us from before, so hopefully we'll be able to wake him up.
Alright.
Time to act.
Ilmon!
Oh, it's you! Incredible! I didn't know you would appear in my dream, too.
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is a dream?
Of course. Such good things rarely happen to me in real life these days. Here, let me introduce everyone. This is Minar, my wife who I mentioned before. And this is our daughter, Hydar.
Hello. It's a great honor to meet the Dendro Archon.
Did you always have a daughter?
Whoa, Dad! You know the Dendro Archon? That's amazing! And what's this? Is it a new toy?
No, it's Paimon, not a toy! Anyway, now's not the time for that! Nahita, this doesn't seem to add up with what we were expecting.
You're right. Let me think for a bit here.
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier. Paimon thought he'd gone home.
Sorry. I just had to make sure that Hydar could get a chance to see her mother. I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike, so I brought Hydar with me. I'm just glad we didn't meet any monsters along the way.
Yes, I'm glad too. I didn't expect her to grow up so fast. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role as a wife and a mother.
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all that unhappy stuff behind for now. Even if we're in a dream, it's still a blessing that we've been able to reunite in this way.
What should we do now? Should we tell him the truth?
You can... You can let me break the news. I should be the one to do it. I'm sorry, but I should tell you that your dream did not create us. We are real people with our own consciousness. Like the last time we met, we are still investigating this dream, and we've already learned some things about it.
So you mean there's something nefarious with this dream as well?
Ilmon, what's going on?
It seems the reunion of our family is destined to only be temporary.
Huh? Is Mom leaving?
Maybe. But in all likelihood, that is indeed how things will end.
Oh. No, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Haidar. Mom's not going anywhere. Please, don't cry.
Minar doesn't understand any of this. I'm fully aware that this is a dream, so that's why I've never told her the truth, but... Never mind. It's not like I would know what to say. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff. But regardless of whether this dream is good or bad, you're here to resolve it, right?
Yes.
Then please, let us enjoy this moment for just a while longer. Regardless of whatever caused this dream to come to pass, I feel extremely grateful to have had the chance to reunite with my family. But does this dream really have to disappear?
I'm afraid so.
Okay. I see. Please, come this way. You can go even deeper into the dream by heading in this direction. I have heard that the further down you go, the more pleasant the dreams become. And the more you want to stay. The answer you're looking for may also be found there. Go ahead.
Thank you for helping us. And I'm truly sorry.
You're welcome. It's not like I have any say in the matter. I'm just an ordinary person, after all. Who am I to interfere with the work of a god? I'll be right behind you. I should at least let Minar and Haidar know what's going on here. Otherwise, my daughter might be mad at her mother after we wake up.
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
I don't see any other extra chests lying about.
It's the same place again. This place is almost like a flight of stairs that connects all the dreams together.
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive. Regular stairs wouldn't try to attack us.
Hey, those enemies, we haven't seen them in a minute. I think we've only really seen them in the underground. Yeah, underground areas.
Right. Something seems to be off about our theory. Ilmon is clearly aware that he's dreaming, and he's enjoying it. Rather than dreaming on a deeper level, he almost seemed more awake.
I believe we're on the right track, but we just need another explanation. It's not that the dreams are getting deeper, it's the owner's attachment to the dreams that's getting stronger. But you would never mistake dreams for real life, right?
Sometimes, Paimon almost wishes her dreams could be real, but it's just a quick thought. It's not long before Paimon's thinking about other things.
Listen, we're real beings living in the real world, and that's where our focus should be. This also explains the insubstantiality of our dreams. No matter what they may become, we don't really care. But if we decide to abandon reality and embrace our dreams, then our dreams will become far more substantial.
Oh, wait! Paimon's starting to get it now?
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make it feel more real. Do you remember how the Akasha can turn dreams into jnana energy? Constructing a realistic dream consumes a similar energy.
Does that mean there's a host of these dreams here like Milu during the Subzero's festival? If we wake that person up, this collective dream will end, right?
Most likely. But the collective dream in Sumeru City was created by the Akasha, and now the Akasha has been turned off. This has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream, which means...
Huh? So, did someone manage to restart the Akasha?
That's impossible. But they are probably a scholar of the Academia who had a close connection with the Akasha. Even so, how did they manage to do it? And how did they choose the host? Yeah, we haven't gotten to the end yet. Once we know their motive, all the questions will resolve themselves.
If I remember correctly, most of these were usually about an hour and a half. This thing is already coming up on about 2 hours worth of story. We haven't had to fight one of these guys in a while.
Rain outlines your fate.
This might hurt a little.
Dissipate. Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword.
Propagate!
What the hell was that? Like, he didn't even really fight.
Scatter! Verdict
Share my knowledge. Commit it to memory.
Propagate!
Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind.
Wait a minute.
All the water that used to be here has turned into rain.
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
Uh-oh. Stamina. Okay, no, we should be good.
We finally made it! The destination is right ahead!
Alright, hold on, let's just do a little bit of healing. I can't remember if Nahida does healing or not. I haven't really been paying attention if her moves have like a healing factor to them.
Wow! A new place!
What the?
Well, it's just new to Paimon in this dream.
This...
This should be the final destination.
Huh? Really? Yeah, these are just ordinary city streets.
I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell who's dreaming and who's created by dreams. I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to come here.
There are so many people here. How can we
called Invasion of Mental Privacy. Oh.
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Oh, really? Not the cart guy?
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
Bro! We were...
He's just been through the dream recently. It's definitely not him.
We were just telling you how this wasn't real. And how dangerous it is to go down there. You pointed us to danger, and then you proceeded to come here. Hello, you look possibly like the person responsible.
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days. Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. And your companions, too. Welcome. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
Bum bum bum.
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Okay, of course, dear. I'll see you later.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again.
Given up the ability to wake up?
He comed himself.
Impressive. You truly are the embodiment of wisdom.
And?
Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most curious about.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. I have to admit, it really doesn't get much better than that. But even knowing all of that, one question remains. How did you do it?
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this dream. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running.
Classic. Okay, should have seen that coming. Someone always tries to do that kind of bullshit whenever there's a, like, Matrix-esque type scenario.
Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha or a collective dream.
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is the one shared sentiment between all our dreamers.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply powerful enough for me to generate and sustain my models. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even this minuscule amount of energy was already more than enough for my purposes. Even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic person. I named my first work Amira.
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted research, and made breakthroughs together. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate bodies that shared the same heart.
Standard background character shit, you know.
However, Elazar later took her from me. Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's personality. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies.
Oh.
This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to grow and develop a warm, human personality.
Huh. At what point did that happen? It turns out they were all like, oh yeah, I remember that. It's like, you didn't think to mention it? Why was it important? I hope they were like knocked the fuck out or something when that... Oh shit. No! Oh, I bumped the cable, you bastard. Okay, sorry. Okay, are we reconnecting? The freaking Elgato is such a pain in the ass because the cable that runs to the computer is just like so dainty that like if you jostle it, it just drops signal, and I accidentally bumped it. Ah! Okay, hold on, guys. Disconnecting. Completely reconnecting. God damn you. Okay. See here. One moment, please. Oh, come on. Buddy. Well, it's connected, but for some reason the Elgato is just not bringing it up. Okay, hold on. Let me try... One was it? Let me try resetting it from inside Streamlabs. All right. Disconnect. Activate. All right, let's hope this works. If not, aha, there we go. Booyah. All right, fixed it. My bad. Ah, frick. Yeah, I kind of redid my whole setup. So now, like, a lot of the stuff is under my desk, and I accidentally just need the one of the cables. Yeah. Man, that's, like, the shittiest design. Like, I don't know why they decided to have, like, the cable that runs from the Elgato to the computer. It's, like, literally, like, it could just fall off with, like, a cool breeze. Like, why would you do that? You could have just made it a USB or something. Or even a Thunderbolt connection, because those suckers get snug. Alright, let's continue.
My efficiency and allow myself to focus on nothing but
Victory
my
dab.
research. I uploaded my consciousness as well, and became a part of the network.
So, technically speaking, it's not that you won't wake up, it's that you can't wake up.
Yeah, if you invest in a card, I'd say, probably don't even invest in like a 4K one, because Elgato came out with like a whole 4K one not too long ago. I think maybe 2 or 3 years ago. But most people can't even stream 4K for the most part. So you could probably get one pretty cheap for like maybe $100-ish. I can't remember how much it was when I bought it originally.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But after coming to grips with the situation, I realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find a replacement source of jnana energy.
That means everyone in the network is providing you with jnana energy!
Yeah.
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just saving them as well as myself. I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, I harvest their jnana energy as fuel for the dream. They can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful dreams while they rest?
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family. I don't want them to be sad.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon, I hope you can understand.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The Great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people. She won't interfere with what we're doing here.
Uh-oh, now he's playing dirty!
Huh. I need to look into Elgato. I haven't looked into their stuff in a while. And I just found out they have a HD60X, which is $200. Not quite sure exactly what the difference is between that and the HD60S, which is the one that I have. It looks to be basically the same. Can do, yeah, 1080, 60 FPS. Oh, okay, there we go. Or 4K. Oh, so it can do either. Well, obviously it can do either. And then they have one specifically just for 4K, which is a bit more expensive. Huh. Yeah, Elgato's super basic. Like, it just reads your HDMI cable, so as long as whatever console you're running has HDMI, you just plug it in there. Hell, if you had a 2 PC setup, you could even just plug your secondary PC or your stream PC into it. Or your gaming PC into your stream PC just by plugging it into the Elgato.
It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing the Archon can do.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
Bitch, she is hundreds of years old. Do you think people in her life do not die? You kidding me, son?
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia by attempting the forbidden and fearing none. You equated people's feelings with cold jnana energy and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how evil all of this truly is.
I'm surprised they haven't done the classic, haha.
Those kinds of things haven't
Glasses
existed
adjustment.
since the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter this world. Carefully think back and retrace your steps.
secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there waiting for me, and Haidar was able to see her mother. You mean she isn't actually the real Haidar?
No, because unlike you, she can't enter this dream. The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family. So, tell me, where's the real Haidar?
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind. Not to mention the monsters in that area. The situation is very dangerous.
If Haidar's still out there, then...
What are you talking about, Dad? I don't understand.
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her there alone.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered something. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. This is human nature, but it is also one of their weaknesses. However, why are there still so many people striving to move forward even when they know the path ahead is dangerous and painful? It's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities. They have dreams that they are still trying to achieve. But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire world has been built on the foundation of buried and unseen pain.
You know it's serious, and she's really hitting them hard when the camera does, you know, a close zoom into a Dutch angle. What?
It's all just a well-devised scam.
Yep. Quick back zoom while making a statement also shows how right she is. Amazing.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
Huh. I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed world where countless tragedies took place.
Okay, was I wrong about this? I could have sworn at some point, like near the end of the story in Mondstadt, Venti was saying how, that they were kind of like people, but they ascended to a form of godlyhood by having the, oh, what's that piece called? It's like that little chess piece that connects them to Celestia. So, like, I assumed that kind of meant, like, at one point they were mortal, or, like, some form of human, and their power just allowed them to ascend to a higher plane. So, yeah, they should. Unless I completely misremember that. That was, like, 3 years ago. So it's like, yeah, she should be able to remember this, because they are human, basically, and they did have, like, a more human life before they became, like, gods.
I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation, but unfortunately it means nothing now. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back.
They always come back.
Humans aren't as strong as you think. And even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you.
Why do they always use the Dutch angle to, like, prove a point whenever they're talking at someone?
It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
It's like an exclamation point of, oh!
Be careful!
Shit. Wasn't expecting that.
Please, get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Amira's gonna walk in and be all like, what are you doing? Stop! Buddy?
Dissipate!
Rain cutter!
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Retribution!
I pushed those jellies right off the cliff. Eh. Jelly.
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? The stream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh god.
Oh no. Amira. Amira. Amira!
Alright, what's she gonna transform into?
Amira, are you alright?
I don't feel well.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Oh, okay. I thought it was maybe gonna be something special. Alright, let's...
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did it go?
Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Propagate!
Burn!
Sharing my knowledge. Everyone hold hands. Just shut up.
This is pretty easy. Like, I wasn't expecting anything crazy, but still, she's still a level, like, 92. Ah, stop belly flopping, boy.
Who am I? I'm not Amira.
A classic wipe out the enemy leader and everyone else stops.
Glad that's over. What happened just now?
He's not very proficient in using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of Jnana energy creating
I
monsters.
hate the name of that.
The system is out of control. All the people he created also turned into monsters, including Amira. It's terrible, even for a dream.
Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon can't imagine what they're going through.
The good news is that the chaos seems to have subsided. Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return to their real lives.
Amira. My dear Amira. They're all gone. It was just a big dream after all. I couldn't change my fate, and my knowledge turned out to be useless. What a cruel world.
Get fucked, nerd!
Do you still think this is our fault?
Go touch grass! How about that? Stop reading all your books and trying to make your, you know, cyber worlds within your dreams.
I don't care about that anymore. The Jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream will soon collapse and my consciousness along with it. Let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather turn into dust than to ever wake up again.
Okay, I think this is the first time they ever talked about that energy. And it feels like that's probably something that probably should have come up before. I'm trying to think. I don't think they mentioned that before when we were in, like, the main story.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope.
I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him.
No, he was luring people to their deaths, right?
After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning of existence.
Existence? I'm different from the others. I've long given up everything outside of my consciousness.
You don't understand me, alright? I'm built differently, alright?
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your consciousness from here and put it inside a knowledge capsule. The Academia has probably kept your body, so you should be able to wake up soon.
No need. Just let me disappear. Reality means nothing to me now.
My god.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply disappearing.
They really fucked up, like, the lip syncing on that one. Holy hell.
As for your life after that, it will be up to you how you want to exist. Alright, Traveler in Paimon, we should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
Okay, this is like $1 billion game. You could at least take, like, maybe the 5 most popular languages on Earth and have, like, specific lip syncing to those languages. And, like, it wouldn't even have to be hard. Most of the time it syncs up. But then sometimes the lip flaps are a little off. So it's like, come on. Make billions of dollars on this game. You can't, like, slightly adjust it. Like, I'm trying to think. Didn't Final Fantasy already start doing that? Where they have stuff like the mouth movements recorded to certain languages? Pretty sure Pixar started doing that like a hell of a long time ago too. I think. A shooting star.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I wonder if that's gonna be connected to the part 2.
What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Actually, now that I think about it, did we ever do like a Venti story like this? After we did the main story.
Oh, great. You're awake. Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able to successfully resolve the issue.
Yes, though it took us a good deal of effort. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the Academia with them now, but we'll be back soon.
Are we going to ask about that scholar?
Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the mantra.
Let's head in and see.
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
Dude, there's like barely 100 people that live in this city, alright? Don't be acting all like, oh my god, I never get to see you. It's like, come on, man.
I would like to check the registration records of a Kashara War scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for a while. The cause was improper operation of the Akasha.
Beinuni? Huh.
He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still receiving treatment at Bimarstan.
We heard about Beinuni from Sit.
Huh? Isn't his name Moses?
I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered by anyone. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra, and ask them to import it into Beinuni's brain.
Understood. But for safety reasons, I need to know why.
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, I'll inform the General Mahamatra of all the details.
I see. I'll take care of this right away. Thank you, Great Dendro Archon.
No problem. Alright. Everyone should have gathered at a Moment of Dreams by now. Let's head back.
Wow, okay.
Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things in the dream. I sincerely apologize for that. Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute in the face of adversity and help those with aspirations achieve their desires. But dreams also have the potential to exploit people, confuse the senses, and distort the truth. Unfortunately, you are all chosen as prey for an elaborate scheme. As I've said before, I am still learning and cannot fully empathize with the pain of all the loss you've experienced. But just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people who have had similar experiences. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here and look toward the future together. The path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. This leads us to ask a lot of difficult questions. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Why do I keep experiencing pain and loss? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing. Give up thinking, and just keep repeating whatever you're already familiar with. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and things around you. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with all of Teyvat. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still unknown, world-shattering catastrophes. Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your actions shapes you and the world around you.
Some of you are cooks, some of you are cleaners. Some of you are people that went on long adventures and killed a few gods. We're all just the same here.
Look, friends and family will remember what you've done, and even some people you've never met may benefit from your actions. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths, even if they have to endure great pain to do so. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions, yet they will no longer feel as life-defining as they did before. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, then that's also the only thing it'll ever become. You're free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, I should first make this information known to everyone. In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the cost of your real life.
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia.
Yeah, this is probably one of the longest stories. This is like over 2 hours long.
You're amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was nearly won over by that scholar in that dream.
Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature, but perhaps he himself had fallen prisoner to them long ago. That dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it and easily lost themselves within it. But as long as you can still wake up, you can still move forward with your life.
Huh? What makes you say that? Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how considerate you were with all these people. Your speech just now really connected with everyone. You did a good job! Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey, and several of them have touched my heart. You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong, and what they wanted was also not unreasonable. That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us and protect the dream. But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even 1% of the pain they've experienced. I don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of what you call empathy. You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure. Alright. I suppose going out into the world will help my confidence grow. I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge, and that's why it's hard for me to put them into words sometimes. Benuni, or Mercedes, said that I had never personally felt the pain of loss, but I have a vague feeling that this isn't true. The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of warm feelings. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life, and I didn't want to wake up anymore. But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone without a trace. If I have to make an analogy for it, I would say I can no longer see words on a piece of paper after they have been erased, but I can still see the slight indentations of where the words had been written. But now that I've experienced this dream, I think I can say with confidence that I won't dwell too much on the meaning of that warmth. It's enough that I can tell I was once supported by that warmth, and its existence has allowed me to get to where I am today. If I dwell too much on its exact nature, I would be putting the cart before the horse. I gave a speech to inspire my people, so if I were to fail to live up to those words myself, then that would be too embarrassing.
Yeah, I still need to... Like, it's weird that she still refers to herself as Lesser God Nahida. That Luca Devada got erased.
You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Yeah, I still need clarification of whether she was just erased in general, or if it was like, oh no, she was alive, but it was like a long time ago, kind of thing. Because from what I understood, I thought she went back and like erased her existence as a whole.
Okay. Since we just woke up, let's stretch a little bit. A new day is about to begin.
Yes, we've been an hour and 30 minutes of mostly talking, to be fair. Or super brief combat. Booyah! Yeah, shit, that was a long one. That was like 2.5 hours. Almost, of content. Alright, we got that. Wishes, we're still 18 days away. Plus, we also have, these will be done in... Ooh, okay, yeah, just in time. And we'll be able to buy a couple of these as well. So we'll probably be able to do 3 10 drops, hopefully, by that point, if not more. So 30 drops altogether. Hopefully we'll get lucky and we'll get that 5-star. Really hoping for it. We got this. Still got a bunch of missions and quests. Alright, let's activate part 2, but I think I'm gonna call it here for today, so that next time we can just like get right into it and start immediately into that. So yeah, let's start part 2. Unlock! And this should bring us to the new area that just came in 3.6, I believe. Yeah. All right, let's see where. Okay, just right at the entrance. All right, so yeah, that is going to be it for today. A lot of cutscenes, and I'm assuming, well, I'm hoping that the next one won't be as many cutscenes because it's bringing us, I'm assuming it's bringing us into the new area. I know her story is supposed to entail the dragon that is like the new boss for this patch that just came out, so we'll see. Hopefully there'll be like a little more adventuring going on. And yeah, so if it's just as long as this one, that it will probably take us about 2 streams to get through. But yeah, that is it for day 954.
Let me know if you ever find
Shinobu, no. No. That is the end of day 954 of streaming in a row. Tomorrow we're going to get back into The Witcher. This weekend will be the Mafia, and then next week we should be back on normal schedule with Witchers on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Genshin on Tuesdays, Thursdays. And yeah, that's about it. I have been thinking about when I'm going to be playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, like right in time for the second one to come out. Great timing. I think once we finish The Witcher, we will get started on that. And I've been thinking maybe I should try to do more one-off games during the week or like the Witcher slots, and then the weekends we'll try and do more like games with multiple entries. So like I wanted to do a playthrough of all the Batman Arkham games, which is Arkham Asylum, City, and Night. I wanted to go through all of those, so I think we might just do those during the weekend. I did want to try to pop in Origins as well, but unfortunately we can't buy it digitally. You can only get it by upgrading your PlayStation Plus, and it's just like, that's no. Not doing, that's how they get you. But yeah, we're gonna go through those, and then we'll start Gotham Knights, because I did buy that. It was on sale for like, I think it was $30 or something. It was like super cheap, so I just picked that up. Plus I did get an alert during our stream on the PlayStation app saying that they did add more games to the spring sale, so I'm gonna go check that out, see if we can find anything else we can pick up. But yeah, that is the plan for what the future looks like. So Zelda Breath of the Wild taking over after The Witcher probably, and then yeah, the Batman games on the weekend once we finish up the Mafia. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. Like always, links down below for my Twitter, where I tweet out every day when I'm online, when I'm playing. I also tweeted the whole live stream they did earlier today for the upcoming Final Fantasy game. I do need to rewatch it though. And links over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams and VODs are uploaded and archived over there. Yeah, thanks for coming out and hanging out. Like I said, tomorrow will be The Witcher 3, weekend will be Mafia, and the next time we play Genshin will be next Tuesday, and we will be getting like right into the next arc, like the next little story beat that we have going on here. But yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for coming out and hanging out, and I will catch you all later. See ya.